Hello and welcome back to the Spiritual Mind channel. Brandy Nicole here with a video, and I just wanted to walk you through my current health journey. I've been working on improving my relationship with food and healthy just habits in general. So something I've been working on is taking good care of myself, and what does that even mean to me at this point? So over the last 3 weeks since the start of this month, I have been working on implementing health without a lot of overstructure behaviors. So since starting my health practices, I've lost 8 pounds in 3 weeks. So one thing that was really a big deal was my mindset. My mindset was not congruent with what I actually needed. So I realized okay, you're doing something, but something about it isn't working because you don't feel what you need to feel here. So what I was eating before did not produce the feelings and energy that I wanted. So all that to say, I had to really investigate that. But also I remember looking at a photo or a video or something of myself and just thinking, whoa, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. So I think I kind of hit, and this has happened 2 other times where I felt extreme confusion about who is this person in the mirror. That's not me, that's somebody else, So I had one of those moments where I looked in the mirror or saw a video of me talking, and I was just I don't know who that is. Who's that? So what I'm gonna do here today is just tell you what I've been up to and kind of do a little bit of a vlog experience of I'm fasting. So today is going to be an OMAD day in general. So cheers. I have a green tea here. So let me just backtrack. One quick thing. So today I've already had a workout. I got 45 minutes. I have a little community gym here that I popped into. I did 35 minutes on the elliptical and then 10 minutes on incline on the treadmill. And that's my daily Monday through Friday program. So that's one rule I've set for myself. So I'm just going to tell you the tea on how I'm restructuring to feel how I want to feel and look how I want to look, and getting my body to feel healthy, more energetic, more toned, and feeling more happy and contentment, and increasing my self-care practices, because sometimes we get so busy spending time on things that don't really pour back into self, right? And right now I'm back on my, does this actually pour back in, or does this take without having a return on investment? So today I did my 45-minute workout, and I had an energy drink, which was just 0 calories instead of coffee. So my coffee replacement was a 0-calorie energy drink, more or less. And I know energy drinks aren't so great, coffee is good too, but I feel okay with the decision because I don't drink them every day. So it's kind of like a Celsius energy drinks you could drink every day, but you can drink coffee or whatever you want to do. So I had myself an energy drink. I had water already today as well. I've already had maybe 20 ounces of water. Because hydration is really important first thing in the morning, even before the caffeine intake. So I make that a habit. And then I went to the gym and got my 45 minutes in. And I normally wear a waist sweat belt because I want to train my core to be flat. And that's going great. Also, I have had a few sessions, and now I'm going on to do my work. I've had a few clients I've seen today, and so I have a break in my appointments. So I figured now, since it's about 10 a.m., I'm gonna have this green tea, and this has about 50 calories because I add creamer. So this is a jasmine green tea and mint latte pretty much, and this is gonna help me avoid any hunger cravings until I feel like breaking my fast around like 4 or so. And then I'm just gonna have one meal that I enjoy. But the other thing that I've been doing is kind of creating some rules and some boundaries with myself that help me stay on task. So the first thing is check mindset. Am I doing the things that actually make me feel good and pour back into myself, right? So then item number 2 is just like move my body. I don't think I was getting enough movement. And so Monday through Friday, I go and I work out first thing for 45 minutes in the morning. But I also have been implementing a daily walk in the afternoons. So I usually go out in the afternoon and get 20 minutes of a walk, just so I can get fresh sunlight, fresh air, get out the house, move myself around a little bit, unless I'm behind in some way and I have to run errands, which may involve walking anyway. So there's 2 points in my Monday through Friday at minimum where I'm getting movement. And so 20-minute walk plus the 45 puts me over an hour. An hour and I don't want to do the math on camera. Okay. 45 would be 105. No. 60. See, I can't do it. Don't pay attention to this part. I can't figure out the 60 or the 45. It's 65. Why is that so hard? I don't know. It was hard. So an hour and 5 minutes. I was saying the same thing, but thinking about 100 for some reason. I don't know where the 100 came in. Anywho, so I get about 105 minutes, and then, moving around the house, trying to do my chores and stuff. So I get some extra movement in there. Plus, when I do eat, my general pattern, so this is item number 3. So first up is like mindset. 2 was movement, like daily movement, and I have a boundary. So Monday through Friday, this is the program I do, and I try not to stray from it. I think there's been one day where I was really tired because I had a little bit of insomnia happening where I needed to get more sleep. So then I just got a 30-minute workout in the morning, but I got up anyway. So that was really good, right? So then the third thing is I generally do a 4-hour OMAD, give or take. So 1 meal a day, technically it's like 2 meals a day, but within a 4-hour window is usually my goal, Monday through Friday. And at least once a week, it seems that I've done an OMAD day where I just have 1 meal a day. My calorie intake is around 2,000 calories per day. But with all of the extra movement I'm doing, I'm often in a calorie deficit. So that's making the weight loss part pretty easy to expect, because I am getting around 200 to 300 calories burned every morning, and then only eating around 2,000 calories or less. So then I'm actually eating around 1,700 calories per day. Which is producing weight loss. So that is super cool. My weight, when I had that moment in the mirror, I think was around like 196. And I'm tall, sort of. I'm 5'8". So I can hold that weight differently than maybe someone who's not as tall as 5'8", and I have muscle. So that also makes it kind of easier for me to go up on the scale without it being super obvious. But the thing that I can usually tell when I have that moment in the mirror of like, who's that, is when my face shape starts to change, and my face shape was starting to get more round. I can't do it like this. So my face was starting to do this, and that's not how I see my face or how I remember my face in my little mental snapshot of that's me in the mirror. So one thing that's been super helpful is having a Monday through Friday rule of thumb. Super in with that. because it gives me structure and boundaries, and I can do this for 5 days a week, especially if I offer myself a little meal prep on Sunday, a little planning in advance, maybe taking 10 minutes to figure out what can I eat that I'll actually enjoy most days this week. And I will, of course, make a habit of considering having more than one option. So this week, I have been working with a parfait bowl with fresh fruit and granola, and then the other thing is I'll have a protein bar usually to break my fast, and then because my food intake is high protein, so everything I eat is getting me 90 to 100 plus grams of protein, because if I'm going to be losing weight, I want to keep as much muscle as humanly possible while also getting back into the gym, into the lifting schedule, because that also fell out. So the reason I think my weight got up to the 196 is because I was weightlifting all winter. So then weightlifting made me really hungry, but I could get away with it because I was burning tons of calories from the weightlifting. But then when I stopped weightlifting, my food intake habit did not naturally adjust because it wasn't me checking in with myself in that process as much as maybe I could have. So what I'm doing now is getting it together. So I am going to gently reintroduce weightlifting. Right now I'm at once a week, but I'm gonna start titrating back up to 3 times a week, which is my favorite to tone out. But yeah, all that to say, like, these are the things that are helping me. That's the reason I'm telling you all this stuff. So the thing that has helped me is mindset. Second to that is movement. Third to that is creating a boundary about my healthy eating, because I don't like to hold myself hostage with all or nothing approaches when it comes to nutrition. That's not comfortable for me. So Monday through Friday, I eat in a 4-hour OMAD because that's comfortable versus 1 meal a day. In totality, I'll have 2 meals a day, most likely, and some snacks if I want to, if it's under my calorie intake goal. Other than that, I am gonna OMAD today just because I want to prepare to make that a normal thing that I do at least once a week when I feel like it. And right now I feel like I have the space to do it. So I'm gonna do it. And then I know tomorrow I'm going to brunch with my sister, and I'm not gonna be worried about anything. I mean, I'll be mindful, but I'm still gonna go do whatever I feel like I want to do, if that makes sense, because they have lobster rolls and I'm about to find out. And they have like a crab eggs benedict. So I'm not doing all this to like overeat tomorrow, but I am gonna allow myself to be present and what do I feel like I want to eat, and at least pick one thing I really want to eat, and then maybe add in a healthy option that's lower calories. So if they have a salad or something, I'll get a salad too. So I'm thinking in advance about how I want to approach this weekend and enjoy myself. And then on Sunday I have a book club meeting at a cafe where they're gonna have like pastries, and I'm gonna have a pastry certainly. So on weekends I don't hold myself hostage. I do have a rest day, either Saturday or Sunday. I will be going to do a weightlifting class tomorrow as well, so that means I'm going to be more hungry by the time brunch rolls around, so it'll probably break out and be an even. I think the weightlifting class is going to be like a burn of up to 800 calories, so that might cover brunch just fine. So weekends I do whatever I feel like I do, but mindfully. So I'm not gonna go crazy and become a glutton where I'm just eating everything because I've earned it. Like, I don't feel that's healthy for me to make that association, because then I will find excuses to keep earning, eating stuff. And I can eat whatever I want whenever I want. And that's the thing. Like, mostly what I eat is exactly what I want to eat. So I'm not missing out on anything. I don't feel like I'm at a loss. Like, I've had a burger and fries literally every day this week. I mean, they are healthy and stuff I make at home, mindfully where the calories and protein is looking real nice, but I eat a burger and fries, I have a fruit and yogurt parfait, or I'll have spinach, like sauteed spinach with over easy eggs and like fresh tomato. That's one of my favorite things to eat. I've had all kinds of delicious foods, and it's whatever I feel like eating. So normally my meal plan is reflecting what do I actually feel like eating this week, what sounds good, or I'll eat boiled eggs. I made this really good like pita with roasted oysters, roasted smoked oysters that are tossed in like a buffalo sauce with hummus and then a little bit of feta and tomato, and that was really bomb. So I'm having ice cream bars. I'm doing whatever I want. I'm just doing it mindfully so I don't have to like look in the mirror and see someone I don't recognize, if that makes sense. So I'm also working on my habits as a result of getting into the mindset. I've been tracking my calories because I want to rebuild my relationship with proper portion, because right now my goal is to like slow down and build out that relationship, but also to make sure I'm not having blind spots where I am simply not aware of the calories I'm intaking and thinking everything is good. I had some glass noodles that I was eating as an attempt to like really add in more vegetables, and I thought they were really healthy, but the calories were crazy and I had no idea because I guessed instead of just reading labels. So reading labels is a very healthy thing that I totally wasn't necessarily doing because I thought I had it all bagged up, as they say. So just getting clarity is the answer, my friends. So tracking my daily calories whenever I introduce a new meal, just so I can have that baseline knowledge again, has been super helpful. And I roll my eyes at the idea of counting calories, but that's only because I don't want to do it in an app. So a lot of people do MyFitnessPal. I don't want to do that. So what I have done instead is I just have a cheat sheet. Everything I eat that I figure out, like the normal portions that I personally prefer, I put on my sheet to record it so I have a reference point. That's just a piece of paper. So it's like knowing my measurements, and I just have it in the kitchen. So when I'm cooking, I can kind of remember like, oh yeah, this is this many calories. So that way it's quick information made available when I'm eating at home that actually helps me organize for eating in a way that is going to be balanced and healthy for what I'm trying to do right now. Excuse me, a little indigestion there. So those are some main things that I'm doing. It's now the 21st, so 1, 2, 3, about 3 weeks in. And so far so good. So I don't want to lose my progress, and so the 1 meal a day, where it's literally 1 meal a day, is something I like to do maybe once a week to shock my body and just move it around. And then this weekend I'll be eating however I feel like it, mindfully. So all of this is giving my body this kind of benefit versus stabilizing, so I won't hit a plateau. I'm less likely to hit plateaus. So that is what I'm doing, long story short. And now I'll just go ahead and jump into like showing you the meals that I'll be having today and kind of giving you the calorie rundown. So again, this green tea with the mint and jasmine is about 50 calories, no protein. And this is it for now. I'll probably be back at 3 to show you the whole of what I'll be eating as my OMAD meal, and I'll have to make sure to have some good healthy fat involved, because one thing about OMAD and literally eating 1 meal a day is you're more likely to have fasting insomnia if you don't actually pay attention to like getting all of your calories that you need. So when you have one meal a day, I'm never trying to get under 2,000 calories. That's my goal. And if I don't have as much hunger, I still try to get to 2,000 calories, because that is the amount that helps me to have enough nourishment in my body to sleep through the night. Because if you're under eating, you can have insomnia, and sometimes I do, and that just reminds me I needed to have a higher calorie intake. So that's enough about that, but I will show you my parfait bowl, my burger and fries, and these are going to be larger meals. I'll probably still eat it within a 2-hour window, so I'm not stressing my body out or cramming a bunch of food in. So I'm thinking either 3 to 5 will be that window, and then I'll probably still go on a walk, and I'll probably still maybe do some walking on my walking pad this evening while I'm watching my shows or whatever I choose to do. So that is the intro, and hopefully this is helpful food for thought, no pun intended. And then I'll show you some of the foods I'm eating, and then we'll close out this video. But this is how I'm building a new relationship with my body without becoming obsessed with crunching numbers or holding myself in like hostage patterns and all of that. Because I want to enjoy my life. I want to enjoy time with people and community. I want to eat what I want to eat. But I also want to be mindful, and before I don't feel like I was really paying attention to the mindfulness element, and that's usually what happens when I start to have that moment of like, who's that? I don't know who that is in the mirror. Okay, so now that we've talked, I'm gonna go ahead and close out the video for now, and I'm going to show you in just a moment. The next clip will be me when I break my fast and kind of the meals I have set up, because I can kind of have everything ready more or less around the same time. Okay, see you in a bit. All right, so this is not me breaking my fast, but this is just so you can see my water intake for the day. I think I'm getting a little bit of a hunger craving because I didn't add any coconut oil to the green tea for, you know, reducing my hunger craving even more. So I'm just gonna get a bunch of water intake, and that usually calms my hunger response. So when I started today, it was at this line, but I can normally drink one of these throughout the day. So I'm just gonna have some water and then get back to work for a bit. I might walk over to the grocery store to get my afternoon walk in if I can time things right, because I have a little bit of work I need to finish here, and then I can prepare. I have a client at 1, so that might be enough time to walk that 2.5 miles to the store and walk back to get a few things. So I'm gonna hurry up and finish my work, and then maybe try and make that my walk for today so I can get that done. Because it's a beautiful day outside, so we'll see. But just so you can see, I'm drinking tons of water, and this has been really powerful. I got this at the beginning of the month, and I pretty much drink one of these most days, a full one of these. On some days where I might forget or get a little bit busy, I'll still drink about 3/4 of one of these, so that's been really helpful too. All right, back to work. So I am back and I am roasting. I'm not sure if a tank top is appropriate for a client session, but I'll just try and act like it's normal, I guess. I don't know. It was hot out. I came back and I made a ice water with sea salt and a little bit of like Crystal Light, some chlorophyll extract, a little bit of ginseng, and some liquid biotin. So more water, 0 calories, like 5 calories total if we want to get specific. But jumping into client session so I'm not late. All right. The time has come. It's 3:48 right now, and I'm about to eat. So I have my fruit and yogurt bowl in front of me, and I can't wait. So I'm going to show you that. It's 40 grams of protein, and it's 190 calories for the yogurt, 200 calories for the strawberries. I'll just kind of summarize because I want to eat. I don't want to talk numbers, so I'm gonna put them up or something like that so you can see it. But I'm gonna eat and show you what I'm eating. I'm gonna add a little bit of blackstrap molasses just because it is good for iron, but it's also pretty. So this is what I'm having to break my fast. Hazelnuts, 1/4 cup granola, which is 120 calories. Hazelnuts, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I have it written down. So this is a normal breakfast for me. Alright, so lunch/dinner is a turkey burger with fries, and I've already pre-made my turkey burgers. I prepped them earlier this week and they're just in the fridge and I warm them up. And then I got one of those like low-calorie bun bread thingamabobs that is meant for sandwiches or burgers. And then I have some light Miracle Whip testing out to see if I liked it because it's just 20 grams of calorie per tablespoon. I have a 10 calorie barbecue sauce per tablespoon, so 2 tablespoons of that. And then some cabbage and tomato. I don't really count the calories for this small quantity of vegetables. I don't feel it's necessary because I don't want to become so rigid in counting calories that it becomes a problem. So I have this turkey burger and it's all good. Added some pickles on there, 0 calories, and that's a big old burger to me. But because it's turkey, it's still pretty light, so it's not like I feel super heavy after eating it. And then I've got some sweet potato fries. This is just 1 sweet potato cut up, and then I use some of that non-stick olive oil spray, 0 calories, a little salt and seasoning, pepper or whatever, and that's that. Very good, very filling, and I could still get up and exercise if I wanted. And then for dessert/snacks, I have a Quest bar, which is 20 more grams of protein, a Yasso ice cream bar, which is 4 grams of protein, and then a 1.5 cups of cherries. All very delicious, And so this places me at 105 grams of protein intake for today so far. Hey, so I just ate everything and I still have like 226 calories to burn to get to the 2000. So I might just make a protein smoothie or something, or a protein shake, or eat fresh fruit or something just to get closer to the 2000 because I don't want to get too far from it. Because I'm also training my stomach to recognize that's the point of satiation or satiety, however you want to pronounce it, but like the point of where I feel satisfied. So right now I feel not full, but also not hungry, closer to full, but not quite there. So I do want to, I could be fine without eating another thing, but I still prefer to get to the 2000 calorie mark or as close as I can within reason. So I might just do a little something, like try and aim for around 200 calories and just have a little protein smoothie with some fruit and water and protein powder, a scoop of protein powder or 2, something like that. But I think that's it for today. I am hot. It is like 84 degrees. So I still have all that water to drink too. So I'm not sure. I don't feel hungry. Ooh, I have a bunch of grapefruit. I can eat some grapefruit. That's what I'll eat. I like to eat grapefruit that's sliced with salt, some sea salt on it. It's bomb. So I'm going to make myself a little platter of grapefruit, which will be really refreshing. And that'll do. So hopefully this video was helpful, walking you through my current what I eat in a day to break over 100 grams of protein and under 2,000 calories, and how I'm kind of taking care of my health and getting back in the driver's seat of my health and kind of self identity of how I am finding congruence with what I do and who I see myself as. So hopefully this has been helpful, and hopefully you have enjoyed. All right, please give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, or if you have maybe not a comment, I'd love to have you put your favorite emoji in the comments below. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next episode of Spiritual Mind. Be sure to subscribe. Bye for now.